listen to me very carefully, d'accord? Et vous devez répondre à la question. Donc, s'il vous plaît, répétez après moi. Par exemple, vous participez au programme Voisins solidaires. Répétez après moi. Vous participez au... And whatever I'm saying, you have to repeat after me. Vous participez au programme. Répétez après moi.
Vous participez au
Vous
programme
participez au programme
Participer au programme
solidaire. Répétez, por favor.
Voisins
Voisins
solidaires.
Voisins solidaires.
It means the, the supportive neighbors. Voisins solidaires. C'est clair? Something like you participate in a program of the neighbors for solidaire, of supportive neighbors, right? En petit groupe, in a small group, choisissez une action à mettre en place. Choose an action which is to taken in place. Choisissez une action, very important. See, you have to use these vocabularies. À mettre en place, to put in a place. C'est clair. Now, en petit groupe, répétez après moi. En petit groupe, répétez après moi.
En petit groupe.
Groupe, choisissez une action à mettre en place. Par exemple, l'été des voisins, point culture. L'été des voisins. What is l'été over here? L'été, we have summer. L'été. L'été des voisins. Répétez après moi. It means the neighbor's summer. Now, for example, vous participez au programme Voisins solidaires in a small group. Choisissez une action. You have to choose an action which is to be taken in place. Par exemple, l'été de voisin, élaborer une affiche. You have to elaborate a poster. Affiche, c'est clair? You know what? What is TEF? What is A2? What is B? What is B2? You have to come up with your sense. You have to speak like anything. C'est clair? Now, maintenant, ici, par exemple, élaborer une affiche avec des personnages et leurs paroles. You have to elaborate a posture with their personality, character, and their speaking. Ou leurs paroles. Ou penser and think. Or think, dont des bulles. Répétez après moi. Répétez après moi.
Dont
Des bulles. Répétez après moi.
bulles. Dont des
In the
bulles.
bubbles, I will say. Now you have to elaborate a posture with the personality and the speaking, les paroles, or think about in bubbling, dans des bulles. C'est clair? Rapporter les différences. What is rapporter? Tell me. Rapporter is to bring back, is to report, sometimes is to declare, is to informer. Répétez après moi. Rapporter. Signale. We are working for a synonym over here. Let me take to the my whiteboard. Now répétez après moi because this is how we can increase your vocab. Now répétez après moi. Rapporter. Répétez après moi. Rapporter. Signale. Rapporter is to report. Signale is to again reporting, to sign up. C'est clair? We have déclaré. What is the meaning of signale?
Bull, previous.
In the bubble, dans des bulles, in the bubble. C'est clair? D'accord? Déclarer, informer, dénoncer. Répétez après moi. Dénoncer, faire un rapport. Use these vocabularies which play a vital role. C'est clair? Rattacher. Répétez après moi. Retracer, I can say. Retracer. Rapporter. See, because language is all about, you have to come up with your synonyms. Établir. That how you can improve all these things. C'est clair? Établir, rapporter, récupérer. Répétez après moi. Récupérer. Récupérer, c'est-à-dire quoi? C'est votre again, bring back. Ramener. If I asked you, you have to bring back with the posture, you bring back with the affiche. It means to explain the affiche. C'est clair. Ramener. Ramener is my verb to bring back. Rapporter is to bring back, to reporting. C'est clair. These are the synonyms which play a vital role. So répétez après moi s'il vous plaît. Rapporter, signaler, déclarer, informer, dénoncer, faire un rapport, rapport, we have double P, P. C'est clair? Retracer, établir, récupérer, ramener. C'est clair, my team? Is it clear to you, all of you?
Yes.
Claire? Now, and practice with the session, please. I'm saying over here, rapporter les différences, it means reporting the difference. Parole, reporting, signale, highlight the difference in the speaking. Et ou penser and or thinking, aux autres groupes, in other group, qui identifie la circonstance. Répétez après moi, s'il vous plaît. Qui identifie la
Identify la
circonstance.
circumstance.
Which identify the circumstance. C'est clair, my team? C'est clair? D'accord? Now, for example, if I will say this is a circumstance, this is a very good circumstance, this can be very good opportunity, I will say. So what we can apply? I can say c'est une chance, c'est une occasion. Répétez après moi, c'est une occasion, c'est un événement. Répétez après moi, c'est un événement. C'est clair. Use this vocabulary. C'est un cas, c'est une situation, c'est une condition. Pen down, please. C'est un cas. Répétez après moi. C'est une situation, condition, proposition. Use these vocabularies, my team. C'est clair. Why? Vous devez utiliser la même chose. Par exemple, vous voulez augmenter votre niveau, enrichir votre niveau de français, enrichir votre vocabulaire. Mais ici, vous devez améliorer, vous devez rappeler les choses, mademoiselle et monsieur. C'est clair, Amandeep ji?
Yes, sir.
C'est clair? Chance, occasion, événement, cas, proposition. C'est clair? And I hope that all of you are watching all the sessions which we are uploading in the YouTube. Tell me yes and no.
Oui.
Right? That how you can increase
Yes,
your entire sense. C'est clair. Now, répétez après moi, rapporter les différences. Non, répétez après moi. Rapporter les différentes paroles et ou pensées aux autres groupes. Ouh, c'est très bien qui identifie la circonstance. Can you speak up, please? Speak up, please.
Rapporte les différentes paroles et ou pensées ou autres groupes
Aux autres groupes, aux autres groupes qui identifient
qui identifient
circonstance.
la circonstance.
Par exemple, il demande à sa voisine ce qu'elle fait le 24 décembre au soir. Noël. C'est clair. He asked from the neighbor what she do in 24 December at the evening. Noël, Christmas. C'est clair. Now, over here, you have réécouter et choisir. You re-listen and choose les qualificatifs pour elle. Justifiez vos réponses avec les déclarations des personnes. Par exemple, elle est aimable. What is aimable? Elle is very friendly. C'est clair. Passion. Répétez après moi. Passion. Passion, we have patient.
Patient.
Vigilant. Répétez après moi. Vigilant, which observe a lot of things. Watchful. Now, for example, you observe the things. Vigilant. Intelligent. Intelligent. Serviable. Répétez après moi. Serviable. This is the, I can say, helpful. Serviable. Modest. This can be a quality for the person. This can be adjectives, I would say. C'est clair, my team.
So what is the meaning of modest?
Modest. You know, modest, mod. C'est clair. D'accord? Okay.
Okay.
Now, main thing ici, on a fait, c'est clair, we have done this. Vous devez lire encore, c'est clair. Vous devez lire encore, you have to read again, c'est clair. Et vous devez apporter, ramener. What is, I'm saying apporter and ramener. What is ramener? Is to bring back. Vous devez ramener votre parole. You have to bring back with your speaking, c'est clair. Et vous devez soumettre votre projet. See, it is very important. You have to read those. C'est clair. And let me tell you one thing, guys. It can only be happen when you are religiously watching my every session in the YouTube, and you are religiously working in your this A2 book. Say Claire, however, we already have crossed somewhere in B1 and B2, but dramatically we are entered in this book because this book is very important to increase your conversation and your French language. Say Claire, d'accord? And you have to submit your project. C'est clair, d'accord? Now, maintenant, ici, vous devez lire un journaliste a assisté à la fête des voisins, mais je ne sais pas, un journaliste qui assiste in the party of the voisin dont l'immeuble in the building of Ellen, le gardien. We already have done le jardin. C'est clair. What is concierge? What is concierge, Amandeep ji? You there, Amandeep ji?
Yes, sir.
What is concierge?
Don't know, sir.
आपका जो missing session है ना, you have to go in the YouTube, Amandeep ji, otherwise it would be tough. I'm telling you. आप अगर session नहीं, if you're not taking a session, right, you every session is uploading in the YouTube. Say Claire, concierge, caretaker, guardian. Because maybe in your TEF exam, if you get a vocab for concierge and you don't understand this, say Claire.
Yes.
I'm telling you again and again and again, because once you have to work hard for this, and whatever we did in the past, you have to relearn entire vocab. Go in the bigger, it is not like a normal course. For this season, we are doing TEF, B1, B2 books, A2 books, dramatically will enter for C1 books, will launch les shows. We will mix those things. Now, day after tomorrow, we'll start from the B1 pattern of the book also. So dramatically, you will enter in a books pattern so that you will increase your vocabulary. For this season, you have to go and practice hard. Say Claire, go in the YouTube, everything is uploaded with a day-wise pattern with A square. We mentioned over here daily, DELF A2, day 6, day 7. Go with the session. Say Claire.
Yes, sir.
Now you see, for example, point long, the point of the long. C'est clair, the language point. Rapporter les paroles de quelqu'un. It means relate, report the speaking of someone. C'est clair? D'accord? Mais ici, répétez après moi. Qu'est-ce que vous faites? Répétez après moi, s'il vous plaît. Qu'est-ce que vous faites? It means what you do. Répétez après moi. Qu'est-ce que vous faites, monsieur? Répétez après moi. Qu'est-ce que vous faites?
Qu'est-ce que vous faites?
Nous sommes contents. Répétez après moi.
Nous
Nous
sommes contents.
Conto.
Comment ça va?
Comment ça va?
Comment ça
Nous
va?
sommes contents is we are happy. Content. Content, we are happy. And team, DELF A2 book which we started from day 1. I need entire content. You have to write down and submit back to me before tomorrow. Say Claire, we already have done 5 and 6 videos of A2, right? So I think there will be 7 and 8th video, I'm not sure. So I need, because that's how we can work, and I need in my WhatsApp. Say Claire, como ça va? How are you? Shaky allez-vous? Répétez après moi. Shaky.
Qui allez-vous?
Important. Allez-vous. It means where are you going? Shaky. She is basically we use for at, and she is basically used for house. If I say where you're going to your in somebody's house. Shaky allez-vous. Very important, mademoiselle et monsieur. C'est clair. Arroser les plantes, s'il vous plaît, to plant the trees. Arroser les plantes, to plant the trees. Est-ce que la journée se passait bien? Mademoiselle Harvinder, I asked you aujourd'hui. Je vous ai posé la question. Est-ce que la journée s'est bien passée, mademoiselle? It means, is the day went very good? Is it clear to you, mademoiselle? Se passe-t-il bien dans votre vie? Se passe-t-il bien? We already have done se passe-t-il bien. C'est clair. Is it going good in the life? C'est clair. So this is the Questionnaire. Why we working with the questionnaire? Because this is how we required in DEF. C'est clair. Qu'est-ce que vous faites? Et exactement dans votre et de, a de, et tu, a de, dans votre a de, il est très important. Qu'est-ce que vous faites? Nous sommes contents. Comment ça va? Chez qui allez-vous? Repeat these things. Can you speak up, Harvinder, please?
Yes, sir. Qu'est-ce que vous faites?
Qu'est-ce que
Nous
vous
sommes
faites?
contents.
Qu'est-ce que vous
Qu'est-ce
faites?
que vous faites? Qu'est-ce que vous faites? Nous sommes contents. Comment ça va? Chez qui allez-vous?
Chez qui allez-vous?
Arrosez, chez qui allez-vous? Arrosez les plants, s'il vous plaît. Est-ce que la journée s'est bien passée?
Exactement. Is it clear to you, Sonal? Jay? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, over here we have il nous demande. It means it requests to us. He asked to us. Il nous demande. He, how we can fabricate the sentences? Fabrication. He asked to us. Il nous demande. He requests to us. See if la journée s'est passée bien. If the day went good. Is it clear to you? Il nous demande. He requests to us. On lui demande. We said to him. We says to him. On lui, we request to him. Lui, we have him. Lui. हमने उसे कहा. On lui demande. Very important, these things. That how you can come up with a natural French. On lui demande. We request to him d'arroser les plants, to plant down the trees. Je lui demande. I request to him. I says to him. C'est clair. I asked to him. Chez qui elle va? Very important. Répétez après moi. Can you repeat this?
Je lui demande chez qui elle va.
Chez qui elle va.
It means where she goes. Chez qui. At where she goes. Chez qui. Chez qui allez-vous? Chez qui elle va. Where she goes. Je lui demande ce qu'elle fait. It means what she does. Ce que is what, right? We have done ce que. Dans les pronoms relatifs, ce qui, ce que, c'est clair. Mademoiselle Shen, Mademoiselle Sonal, I'm requesting you, my team. You have to submit your project. Whatever we are doing on a daily basis, you have to go in the YouTube, pen down entire thing and submit back to me your task. C'est clair. Vous devez soumettre votre projet, votre devoir. C'est clair. Entire A2 session which we have uploaded in the YouTube, I need before tomorrow, it should be in my WhatsApp. C'est clair?
Yes, sir.
Claire.
Il nous demande comment ça va. He asked to us, how are you? Je lui demande ce qu'elle fait. It means I asked to her what she does. Ce qu'elle fait. C'est clair. And you pen down in your notepad, because the session and recording, you will say, now you have to pen down like je lui demande ce qu'elle fait. Then you have to go for this English also. C'est clair. Les gens disent qu'ils sont contents. It means the people say these verb. C'est clair? That they are happy. Ils sont contents. C'est clair, mademoiselle? Est-ce que vous êtes-vous content? I will say, est-ce que is my questionnaire. Est-ce que, répétez après moi. Est-ce que we have a questionnaire? Question. If you're asking a question in terms of yes and no, are you happy? Est-ce que vous êtes content? Or either you can say êtes-vous content? Êtes-vous. So are you, vous êtes, you are, or either I can say are you. So verb will be inserted first, and vous, that your personal pronoun would be insert after. C'est clear subject, I would say. C'est clair? Is it clear to you, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Pour rapporter cette question fermée, réponse to reply, to report, to rapport, to come back with this question. Former, close the response in close. Former. Response, oui ou non, yes and no. On utilise le verbe demander. We utilize the verb demander, request. C'est clair, demander, ask, request. Pourquoi faites-vous cette fête? Very important. Why are you doing this party? If I ask you, why you are doing this party in English, or why are you doing this party? Tell me. Why are you doing? Are you doing? Faites-vous is what? Tell me. All of you. Shin, what is faites-vous? Vous faites, you do.
You do.
Pair verb. Faites-vous, do you. Oh, sorry. Yes. Make you, do you. Why are you doing this party? Pourquoi faites-vous cette fête? Fête, we have a party. Is it clear to you?
Please.
Yes.
Pour rapporter cette question, to report with this question, et les questions and the question avec comment. See how you make the question. Section A, T, E, F. C'est clair. Comment, chez qui, quand, où. Comment, how. Chez qui. Chez qui is what? At. Chez qui, very important. Chez is my at. Chez qui, where. At where, I can say. Chez qui, where. Chez we use for at. Chez we use for house. And chez qui we have where. Quand we have when. Où we have where again. Is it clear to you, my team? Etc. On utilise le verbe demander plus mot interrogatif. We utilize the verb demander, request, plus word, mot interrogative word. Is it clear to you? For example,
Yes, sir.
vous voulez boire? What you want to drink? Qu'est-ce que vous voulez boire? C'est clair, my team. Pour rapporter cette question, on utilise le verbe demander. To report with this question, we use the verb request. Surveiller l'immeuble. Répétez après moi. Shen. Surveiller. Répétez après moi. Surveiller.
Surveiller.
To monitor. Surveiller. To see. With this surveillance. The CCTV camera surveillance. I can say surveiller l'immeuble. C'est clair. The building. You don't monitor the building. Venez à la fête, you come in, venez, vous venez, you come in the party. Team, it is only possible once you will go through with my entire A2 sessions and submit back to me. C'est clair? Pour rapporter ces paroles, because practice with the session, stand in front of the mirror, open my recording and speak like anything. Pour rapporter ces paroles, surveiller l'immeuble, venez à la fête, or pour rapporter cette question, on utilise le verbe. Use these type of sentences. That how only you will come up with your tone and your sounds. C'est clair.
So, what is the sense of this line? Surveiller l'immeuble.
To see the building. Venez à la fête, come in the party. C'est clair. Monitor the building. C'est clair. D'accord?
Okay.
Synonym basically. Surveiller. C'est clair. Okay. Pour rapporter ces paroles, to rapporter, to report this speaking. Autre, it is in order. Incitation. Répétez après moi, s'il vous plaît. Incitation. It means
Incitation.
inducement. What is the synonym of incitation? Répétez après moi. Let me write it down for you. Now, team, use this thing because whatever session we are doing, it is very important session, but obviously you have to go for the practice. Inducement. Répétez après moi. Inducement.
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 Persuasion. Répétez après moi. Persuasion. Répétez après moi.
Persuasion.
Harminder, now you are getting again a new vocabularies. C'est clair. Persuasion. It will again increase your vocab and your oral. Inducement. Inducement, we have induce, encourage, incitation. C'est clair. Incite. C'est clair, my team. Encourage, incited, inciter. Répétez après moi. We have a verb inciter. Répétez après moi. Is to incite. Inciter. Is my verb to incite. C'est clair. Is to stimulate. Uttejit. Inciter. Stimulate. C'est clair, my team.
Induce.
C'est clair. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Clair.
I can say a provoke. Use the vocab. Inciter, stimuler, provoke. Répétez après moi. Use
Provoke.
this vocab. Is to, for example, it is come up. If I say come up with your sense and your aggression, evoque what? If I say evoque votre même, it means you have to aware now. Evoquer, inciter votre même. C'est clair. Stimuler, bouger, move. Use this vocabulary, please. Bouger, provoquer. C'est clair. Is it clear to you? C'est clair. Induire. Répétez après moi. Induire is to induce. Inducement, full verb is induire. Bouger, provoquer, stimuler, inciter. C'est clair. Is it clear to you, my team? Is it clear
Yes, sir.
to you?
Yes, sir.
Ces paroles autres, incitation, demande, conseil, we have request, demande, we have conseil, we have advice, demande, we have request. On utilise les verbes demander, conseiller, dire, proposer. If you say, I want to say that, I want to request that, demander verb. I want to advise that, there is an advice, conseiller verb. Dire, I want to say that, dire is my verb to say. I want to propose something, proposer. C'est clair. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Oui.
Aimons beaucoup notre gardien. We love lot of our concierge, मतलब gardien. Pour rapporter cette déclaration, on utilise the verb dire. I want to say that because you declare your report, you declare your sense. So on utilise le verb de, dire plus, dire, full verb. C'est clair? Is it clear to you? Observez la phrase ci-dessous. Observe the phrases which is above and complete. La règle avec ce que, si, que we have that, ce que we have what, si we have if, the we have a full verb pattern of the plus full verb, the demande. What is ce que? Tell me. We already have done le prénom relative. Ce que is what? Say Claire. Si is my verb to if. Avec to whom? To with what? Say Claire, my team. Avec with whom? Avec qui? To whom? With whom? To with what? Say Claire, my team. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Is it? This is a very, very important pattern. Is it clear to you? Avec with that. Avec qui? With whom? Avec with that. Avec qui? With whom? Say Claire, my team. Clear? Now, ici, vous devez évoquer des changements positifs. Évoquer again. What is évoquer, Amandeep ji? Amandeep ji, what is évoquer? You there, Amandeep ji?
Yes, sir.
What is évoquer? Évoquer is to recall, to evoke. Évoquer we have done, right? Évoquer. Now, répétez après moi. Évoquer, susciter. Use these vocab, please. See, I'm telling you again and again and again, practice with the session. Evoke, suscite, whatever we are doing, you have to spend 4 hours. You have to do this, 3 to 4 hours. Say class, suscite, souleve. Répétez après moi, these are the vocabularies which you are doing. Souleve, élever. Répétez après moi, élever. Augmenter. Use these vocabularies. Harvinder, Shane, is it clear to you? Love, Sonal, is it clear to you? Love,
Yes, sir.
rappeler, répétez après moi. Use these vocabularies, please. And these vocabularies have to fix in your mind. Évoquer, susciter, soulever, élever, augmenter, lever, rappeler. That's how you can use this. Say Claire. Clear?
Okay.
Very, very important vocab I'm saying, my team. Say Claire. Now over here we are doing évoquer des changements. Répétez après moi.
Évoquer des changements.
Yes, répétez après moi. Évoquer des changements positifs. Can you speak up, Amandeep ji? Évoquer
Évoquer des
Positive.
changements positifs.
positive. It means evoke the positive changes. Is it clear to you? To talk about it means to highlight something. I can use to raise the positive changes. C'est clair. D'accord? We have a site www.immeublefont.com. C'est clair. Immeuble en fait, sorry. Immeuble en fait.com. Akai, what is Akai? Welcome. You know, it's a welcome page in the website. Akai. Votre fête, your party. Témoignage, your testing. Les témoignages, your testing. Les habités, tu cinq scarce. Le cano au bosto. Is it habito? We have habitants, people. C'est clair? Now let's see how it works. How it's going on. It's work.
So what is the meaning of loconso? Cinq square.
Yes, name of the place of
Okay.
Bordeaux city.
Okay.
Je ne parle.
Okay.
P-A-R-L-A-I-S. Which verb is that? Amandeep ji. Which verb is? No. Parle is to.
Parler.
Parler.
Which verb? Which form of verb is that? Sorry. Yes, very good. L'aime parfait. Je ne parle que. Let me explain to you a very important pattern. What is que over here? You use a negation na and pa, which is not. And what is the rule of na pa? You have to insert a verb between na and pa. You will say je ne parle pas. You have to insert a verb between na and pa. We have a rule of na ka also. Na pa, na ka. Na ka, we say, I was not only speaking toward this, but I also speak maybe aisa kuch karke. Say clear. Not only. What to say not only? Na ka. And between na and ka, we have a verb. Is it clear to you? We say, I not only, I was not only speaking to you, but also I was speaking to someone else. Say clear. Anything. Na ka is not only na ka. Between na and ka, we have to apply verb. Is it clear to you, all of you? Say clear. All of you, is it clear to you? So I'm saying, je ne parle que. I was not only speaking une personne, for a person dans l'immeuble, in the building. Is it clear to you? Can you repeat this? What is the, can you explain, Amandeep ji? Je ne parle que une personne dans l'immeuble. What is that? Tell me. Naka is only.
I was not only
It means I was not only speaking to a person, une personne in the building dans l'immeuble. Mon voisin, my neighbor, the palier, my voisin of the palier. C'est clair? Maintenant, now, j'échange avec tout le monde. I change with all the people. Tout le monde, we have all the people, entire world. J'ai l'impression d'habiter dans un village. I have impression to live in a village. Ma vie est bien plus agréable. My life is very good, more agréable, very nice. Qu'avant, grâce à vous, than before. Qu'avant, that, before, thanks to you. Merci, immeuble en fait. Thank you, immeuble en fait. C'est clair? Now, this is something like the rapportage. Rapportage is what? Reports. Les sentiments des gens. Des propositions des gens. C'est clair? And what is the meaning of, what is the synonym of rapportage? Okay, tell me. Rapporte. Can anyone tell me the synonym of rapporte we have done?
Déclarer.
Exactement. C'est clair? C'est une idée, c'est une déclaration. C'est une idée simple. This very simple idea. Mais il fallait y penser. But it fallait. Now, what is fallait over here? We have verb falloir. We have a verb falloir is to must. So this is a l'aime parfait. Fallait. Is it clear to you, my team? Mais il fallait, but it was necessary because falloir is my verb to must. Mais il fallait, necessary, use this. Mais il fallait y penser, but it was necessary to think here, to think there. E we have there, and penser we have to think. Is it clear to you? Clear?